Hello YouTubers, how you doing? How you feeling this week? Let me know in the comments below. Please give me a little thumbs up and hit subscribe. While you're there, it really helps support my channel. I know firsthand how expensive Lyme disease treatment can be, so I have created a list here of 5 free things that I have done that have helped me so much in my healing journey from late-stage Lyme disease. Before we dive in, just a little disclaimer, I am not a medical doctor. This work has not been reviewed by a medical doctor. It should not be taken in lieu of medical advice. This work is for education purposes only. Whatever the viewer decides to do with this information is up to them. I do not claim to treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose any illness. All right, so the number 1 free thing that I have done to help my body heal from Lyme disease is just simply increasing my water intake. This may sound so simple, you're just like, whatever, but hear me out. Most of us are waiting until we feel a thirst to take a drink, and that's actually already at the point where your body is dehydrated. When a dehydrated body gets slammed with a big gulp of water, it doesn't have time to process those fluids, and it will often just flush right through the digestive system. So this way of drinking really leaves our cells thirsty. Lyme disease expert Dr. Lee Cowden recommends his patients take continuous water throughout the day. So he recommends 2 ounces every 15 minutes that you're awake to really help you flush the cells. It was a very difficult practice for me to get used to as I began doing this. I was running to the bathroom like every 15 minutes, but my body did adjust over a couple of weeks. Just the simple act of drinking water every 15 minutes has really had some incredible effects for my health. Every cell of the body requires water, so we can really support ourselves by doing this, drinking small sips of water every 15 minutes or so, and staying properly hydrated, which requires a little bit more than water. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your electrolytes and minerals and everything are in balance. And this could take a little bit of experimentation, just making sure you're getting enough calcium, potassium, magnesium, salts, all of that good stuff. So, each person has their own unique needs dependent on your nutritional intake. The second free thing I have done is just work really hard to improve my sleep. I was struggling with insomnia, just having the worst trouble getting to sleep, staying asleep. Even on days when I was sleeping, I just never felt rested. The body goes through many regenerative processes during our sleep. Studies have shown that we need at least 7 hours of solid sleep to allow the body to really flush the toxins out of the blood and brain. Studies in sleep-deprived mice are really fascinating because these animals do not die of exhaustion, they actually die of immune system problems. So one thing I have done is just work to honor my body's natural circadian rhythm, as I discussed in the intermittent fasting video, which I'll link above. I shared how I fast 16 hours a day. That really helps my body to just get those nutrients in. I eat during the times my digestive juices are highest. That gives me time to get in that rest and digest mode before I go to sleep, so my body's not dealing with a bunch of undigested food. Another thing that's been really helpful in improving my sleep is having an evening practice. So I have an alarm that goes off on my phone to put on those orange blue light blocking glasses. That helps our primal brain, because our primal brain is picking up the screen light from our phones and our computers as if it's daylight hours. So that can really help us shift into that rest and digest mode. I've got my Wi-Fi on a timer as well, like one of those vacation timers. So every night at 9:30 it shuts off. That helps me, stop the Hulu binge and just start winding down to get ready for bed. The third free thing I have done is just worked to reduce stress in my daily life. So for me, that meant getting really organized. I have everything planned out. I split up my chores like in 15-minute increments. I have like on Monday, I clean the entryway. On Tuesday, I clean the kitchen. On Wednesday, I clean the bathroom, and so on and so forth. I have a day every week where I pay my bills. Every week I reorganize my medications, all that stuff. I just kind of scheduled myself all with a little checklist, and I'll share a video I did on that on how to get organized. But that has really, really helped to reduce the stress and anxiety that Lyme disease can bring. The fourth thing that I have done is work to improve my breathing. Breathing is the most important thing we do each day and don't even notice. We can go weeks without food, days without water, but only mere minutes without breathing. Breathing impacts every function of the body, so if you're dealing with a health issue, breathing should be part of the solution. This is something I am very passionate about, and I actually share free guided breathwork practices in my Facebook group, The Lyme Ease with Jen Hyla. Having a daily breathwork practice has really helped me with not only the physical symptoms of Lyme disease, but also the psychological, mental side of healing as well. That brings me to my fifth free thing that has really helped is just cultivating a healing mindset. During the first year of my illness, I was really overwhelmed. I would wake up feeling defeated by my symptoms before my feet even hit the floor, and I was wrapped up in everyone else's experiences and stories about Lyme disease. Now, I'm not suggesting that you just ignore all your symptoms and like think positive, no bad vibes, like none of that. You definitely have to process the illness and process how you're feeling. It's very important. However, mindset techniques have been proven to not only improve our moods and our emotions, but actually create biochemical changes inside the body. Dr. Joe Dispenza has done some really fascinating research on this, and I recommend the book You Are the Placebo if you're interested in learning more. Becoming aware of my thoughts and the words I was using, saying things like, if I get better, and slowly over time, shifting that into when I get better. I recommend to all my clients to just make it a goal to speak and think more about where you're heading than where you have been. It's also been really helpful for me to just write out gratitude lists every morning before I go to bed. I have little affirmations I practice, and just set aside time each week to like daydream and visualize what I want my life to look like when this is all over. So just to recap here, I have increased my water intake, I have reduced stress as much as possible, I have improved my sleep as much as possible, I've improved my breathing as much as possible, and I work every day to cultivate a healing mindset. That's 5 free things that any Lyme patient can do, and these things have been more helpful to me than $52,000 worth of Lyme treatments. So let me know in the comments if you give them a go and how it goes, and let me know if you've got a topic you'd like me to discuss. I'm doing my best to create a new video each and every week. And I've written out everything I know about Lyme disease in my book, The Lyme Ease Survival Guidebook. You can check it out down below and on my website, jenhyla.com. And again, please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe. I will be back next week with another video. All right, until then, keep healing. Bye.